everyone. Hi and welcome back. Hi and welcome if you're new here. My name is Deborah. I am a 20-something-year-old living in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and I make lifestyle living alone diaries content here on YouTube, essentially showcasing my life as a single woman working a full-time 9-to-5 job and navigating life in my 20s. I hope you stick around for vlogs showcasing my daily life, work weeks, productivity, and lots more. Good morning, y'all. Hi. So today is going to be a very productive work from home day in my life. Today's Monday, and so I'm gonna be working from home. Yeah, so I'm going to get up, make my bed, and walk on over to my computer and just do a little bit of content creation work for like 15-20 minutes before I get ready, brush my teeth, do my skincare, and kind of settle into work. So yeah, today is not gonna be a super busy work day. I have a couple meetings. I have a meeting at 9, so I kind of need to get in the headspace for that, and then I have another big meeting, I think around maybe 1 or 2. I need to check that. And I think we officially got our first snowfall of the winter season. Oh, yay. So I don't think it's like sticking though, but I think it's supposed to snow throughout the day, and it's supposed to be really, really cold. Actually, I think it's supposed to snow like throughout today, tomorrow, Wednesday, like so for most of the week. And it's supposed to get really cold. So I'm like, oh my god. Yeah. And I'm just realizing that I left my only gloves or mitts or whatever in my vehicle, because right now I'm in a rental. My vehicle's in the shop because it's getting repaired, and so I don't have any gloves. I have a scarf, but just no gloves or earmuffs. So, but I get my car back next week, so I think I can manage. But yeah, I'm talking too much. I'm gonna get up, make my bed, and just get my day going. So I recently started using this like water floss type thing. Got it from Amazon, pretty cheap, but I'm noticing that it's like leaking water like around the top part of where this connects to the rest of the device. And I'm not sure how to stop it. It's like properly connected and everything, and it's like the way the water spouts out is just not how it's supposed to work. And I know that because when I first got it, it worked fine, it worked really well, but now I just feel like whenever I use it, it just leaks water. So I'm gonna try and get in touch with like Amazon's customer service and see like what they can offer me, because like it still works and I could return it, but I don't even wanna, because well, one, I've been using it and I was using this head thing, but like the rubber part, I don't know if you can see, kind of like broke. It's not focusing, but like, see how it's like protruding out here? It's not supposed to. It's supposed to be flush and just like one thing. So I don't even really think I can return it, but like it's not working like it's supposed to anymore, and that's just kind of annoying. So I'm gonna try and talk to Amazon's customer service and see what they can do for me. I'm that kind of customer now. Like if I'm spending my hard-earned money and I'm not satisfied with a product, and I feel like, yeah, especially something I'm gonna be using every day, like twice a day, I'm going to like, you know, but. So like, see, it's just leaking water out of there. It's not supposed to happen. And I've also recently been using this TheraBreath oral rinse. I think I got influenced, and it's not, wasn't like a pushy, like I've seen everybody using this, but I've just seen like a few influencers like including like their dental routine. I'm like, this looks interesting. I'm gonna try it. I've never really been a mouthwash person, not because I don't believe in mouthwash, but just because a lot of like conventional mouthwash has ethanol or alcohol, whatever, and I just hate the feeling of that swirling around in my mouth. It burns. I don't like it. So this one doesn't, and it's a more comfortable mouthfeel, and so I've been using it day and night, and yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna keep it simple today. I just make a French press coffee, but I'm going to take all my vitamins. My goal today is to drink 3 whole bottles of water, which I think would equal about 3 liters. Because I noticed that I'm kind of getting a little bit of a rash on my forehead, and I think I know why. I think it's because of my supplements. So I currently take 2 of these biotin gummies. Each one has 2,500 micrograms of biotin. And I currently take this B100 all-day energy, B100 complex for all-day energy support. And this, each tablet has 300 micrograms of biotin. So altogether, every single day, I take about 5,300 micrograms of biotin. And I think that's just a little too much for my body, and that's why I'm reacting. And probably in addition to all the other vitamins contained in here, might be too much. But I'm also gonna take magnesium and omega-3. Omega-3 fish oil, really, this is what this one is. It's good for cognitive health and brain function.
Substance going by black and white. Hold the sun, hold the sun, hold the sun, let it go. Butterfly wings, exquisitely painted, forever attempting to fly towards the light.
So I just finished my lunch break, and I took an early lunch break today because I have a meeting from 1 to 3, which I'm suspecting is going to go over. Most likely will. So let's just say I have a meeting from 1 to 3:30, and then from 3:30 to 4 I have another meeting. So I'm going to be back to back, and I figured I'm just going to take an earlier lunch. Instead, I'm gonna finish off some of my coffee. I found that this coffee makes me feel a bit jittery and anxious, so, and it's not surprising because it's like light roast coffee. I'm more so a medium roast coffee or dark roast coffee because those have less caffeine and they make me feel less caffeinated, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just going to warm this up. Does anybody else do this? Like warm up their coffee so many times throughout the day? Today has been more of like a light work day, just mostly meetings. Actually, not even that many meetings. The biggest meeting is gonna be this one. And I've been working on this project for the last few months, and that's what the meeting is about. And I think we're so close to the end. I think if today's meeting goes on well, I'll probably have all the information I need to kind of finish it up, and then, you know, get it out for everyone's final input. And it's gonna be someone else's problem, hopefully by the end of the week. But if we still need more time, I guess we're just gonna have to meet again later this week. But yeah, this week is actually quite meet and heavy. So meetings today, tomorrow is like an entire day of meetings. And it's just really, actually no, tomorrow is just one big meeting blocked out. It's our like training day, because we launched like some new applications and stuff. I don't really talk about what I do, and it's very intentional, but we can just say that I work for an organization that pretty much helps charities secure funding for their programs, and that's like the simplest way to put it. And my role is more internal, so I used to be in a role where I communicated and worked more directly with the nonprofits, but I recently, actually this summer, moved over to a more internal role. So my role is a lot more learning and development focused, so I'm pretty involved in everything learning and development. So my role really kind of is related to sifting through our processes and just trying to like see what's not working, trying to working with someone else. So I work with someone else and trying to come up with solutions to those problems that we're kind of noticing, sending out training stuff. Yeah, and so that's like in a nutshell what I do, and that doesn't even scratch the surface. So right now though, I am just going to just send out a few emails and just kind of prep my mind for the meeting. I'm actually prepared for it, but just refresh myself. I'm looking forward to it because I really like the needed team I'm on this project with. So, but yeah, I'm gonna stop talking now and I will see y'all later. You know what? I think we can just continue working on the October 19th version, and I can just go in and accept all the changes. Okay, so my last meeting of the day actually went on longer than it was supposed to go for. It was supposed to be 30 minutes, but it went for an hour. That's all good. But I'm finally done for the day. It is snowing, y'all. Like, let me show you. The ground is covered. So crazy. Don't have lots of plans for tonight. I think I'm going to take an Epsom salt bath because my body is aching. Like, my back hurts and just kind of feels like it's on fire. So I think I need an Epsom salt bath. But I'm also waiting on a package because I ordered some books from like a used bookstore, bookoutlet.ca. That's like my go-to website to like get books. So I'm waiting for those to come in today. Hopefully they come in on time before my bath. But I think I'm just gonna chill for a little bit. But yeah, this morning when I started my day, I had like a ton of things that I wanted to try and accomplish after work, but I can't seem to think of anything right now, and that's okay. Oh, actually, yes, I know what I want to do. So I think I'm just going to, I want to start thinking about my goals for 2024 and like planning those out. And I want to have like a dashboard or something on Notion that I could do that. But before that, I need to kind of do some prep work. I want to sit down and think about what my 2024 goals are going to be. So I'm going to write those down, like my goals and intentions, and I want to have like a theme for the year. So I think I'm just going to spend some time just kind of thinking about that, brainstorming and trying to like set intentions for the new year. So right now I'm just going to chill for a little bit and just take in the fact that it is snowing right now. Can't believe this. I truly can't, but it is what it is. My books are here. I'm so excited. I'm like a kid in a candy store right now. So the first book we've got here is a hardcover copy of Thinking 101, How to Reason Better to Live Better. I like books like this. I like books that involve, you know, using your head, psychology, how to be better, use your brain better, you know. So the next thing we've got here is The Happiness Project, or Why I Spent a Year Trying to Sing in the Morning, Clean My Closets, Fight Right, Read Aristotle, and Generally Have More Fun by Gretchen Rubin. And I was listening to a podcast, I think back in the summer. I'm pretty sure it was the 10% Happier podcast, and Dan Harris had Gretchen Rubin on the podcast, and I just really liked her personality. She seemed bubbly, and she was talking about her book, and I thought it'd be super interesting to read the book. So super excited about that one. I got a book by Emily Henry. It's called Book Lovers. I'm pretty sure she wrote Happy Place. I haven't read Happy Place yet, but I've heard a lot of good reviews about that book, so I'm hoping this one is also a good one. And another one that I've got here is Bet On It by Jodie Slaughter, and this is the one it looks like. This is what it looks like. And the reason I picked it up was because, first of all, the main characters are biracial. I love me a biracial type relationship in novels, because you never really hear about those, you never really read about those. And she's plus size too, or not plus size, she's like a curvier, thicker girl. So it's like, yeah, these are like pairings you don't get very often. And as much as I love, you know, this pretty stereotypical stuff, I really also enjoy seeing diversity, and so I'm super excited to read this. I think the story is going to be like pretty feel good, and I'm okay with that. And then another one I've got here is The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. So after I finished reading A Court of Silver and Flames, or something like that, the 5th book in the ACOTAR series, I was really wanting to kind of continue on that fantasy romance vibes. So I was just kind of reading reviews as to what would be a good fantasy romance book, and this one kind of came, it was rated well, so I decided to give it a try. So this is what this one looks like, Cruel Prince by Holly Black. And then another romance we've got here is one by Tessa Bailey. It's called Secretly Yours, and again, I like that the main female lead is curvier, so I'm really looking forward to reading this. And oh, it's kind of bent a little. And then another like kind of self-development one here I've got is Reality Is Not What It Seems, The Journey to Quantum Gravity by Carlo Rovelli. I watched a documentary, I want to say earlier this year or like late last year, just about like the universe and just the vastness of it, and just about atoms and quantum physics and just all of those really fascinating kind of intangible concepts. But like, yeah, anyway, I'm not doing a good job explaining this, but anyway, pick this up, so I'm super excited to read this as well. And the last book that I've got here is The Defining Decade, Why Your 20s Matter and How to Make the Most of Them Now by Meg J. And this is what this looks like. Altogether, I've got 8 books, and I think I paid like maybe $62 or $65 for all of them, plus shipping, including shipping. And I did have some like points that I think took off like $10, but like for 8 books, $70, $60, I think is such a good deal. And again, like the quality of the books, they're pretty good, and one of them is hardcover. So I am so excited to read. You guys don't understand how happy I am. I took like a hiatus. I took a hiatus from like buying books because I ran out of book storage. And so now that I've kind of figured out a bookstore situation, I feel like I've given myself permission to shop for books again, and it's just so exciting. I love reading, and I think I'm going to read all of these for sure before the end of the year. But yeah, so that's my book haul, and I think I'm gonna end the video here. Yeah, you guys saw that I also made some bread. I discovered that when I so that bread is adapted from like a recipe that I found online, and the recipe says you should let the dough rest for 12 to 18 hours, but it also says in like fine print that you can let it rest for longer than that, and the dough just becomes a lot better. So I made a batch last week. I think I prepped the dough Monday, so like I'm doing today, and I didn't bake it until Friday night. And y'all, when I tell you that loaf came out nice and like the dough is nice and soft in the middle, wee. So I'm gonna let it like marinate in the fridge all week, and I'm gonna bake it again on Friday. The loaf that I baked on Friday last week, I'm like halfway done. It's so good. I hope y'all have enjoyed watching this productive work from home day in my life. I really enjoyed filming this. Today was a nice and productive work day, and I'm glad I also kind of took the time at the end of the day to like take a bath and really take care of myself and journal, because I was kind of getting into my feels a little bit. But I relaxed, journaled, and I talked to God, and I'm feeling so much better. But yeah, that's pretty much it for now. I hope y'all have enjoyed watching. Thank you so much for being here, and I will talk to you next time in another vlog. Bye.